Alrighty, I tell you what, I'm wearing black tonight. Very rarely, if I remember correctly, I wore black on my wishes here, on my channel here, being all black. I'm not sure it goes well with the color of my hair or my eyes or whatever. It goes well with this. Like, yeah, I've got this under eye, darkish like rounded spots. So it's not to say that I'm bad or I'm gonna die. I won't. Probably got rules well. I hope he does or she does, and in that regard, I'll be living my happy life any longer. If I do so, then probably you deserve being here and listen to what I say, not only tonight but on the whole. I say to the major extent, you will be exposed. If I do well, then you are exposed to my ramblings. No can do. I warned you a bunch of times here on my channel that it would be harsh and immense to that extent you cannot even imagine yourself. My ramblings are always harsh and very rarely I didn't dive into that extent of just not wanting to be deep in my ramblings. If I remember correctly, it's never been out of that way, that I always been kind of very dedicated guy to what I do, and my tonight's video shoot is not an exclusion out of set of rules that I set myself here on my channel that I precociously named Dive into Free English. It goes well with any notion that I had in my head. Diving deep in my American is my theme, it's my cup of tea. I don't want to say that way, it's more like British. I'm more leaning to American side. British people, no offense, no can do that. I love American more. I love American sounds. I love American intonations and paces and attitudes and regards, if you will. If you do not agree to my point, it's free will, free country, free choice, whatever. You're free to do whatever you want with your life, right? So, guys, oh my God, something fell. This is something. Actually, it's not just occasional a random item that's set beside me and it fell right now, but I'm gonna pick it up later, probably in 1 minute or maybe less than that. And now the opposite topic. It's not to say that I'm kind of running out of gas to just rule my channel here. I'm all just full of energy, I was just zany and just silly about doing whatever. No heck is done, right? Needs no corrections or any other side opinions being there. Just me and my channel, and you all out there. I feel you. By the way, it's to the point. So what I'm making is pretty valuable to me, to my regard. How I'm doing my American, to what extent I would be wanting myself to be immersed in my future days, and without that I cannot exist nowadays. Just no can do. I never separate myself out of my American. As I remember, very first class probably I attended at school in my English classes was something like that. My first grade teacher, my fourth grade teacher, came in our classroom and she said, say this is, and everyone goes this is, and then she goes like, say is this, and everyone goes is this. I didn't fucking remember any other just lines out of that lesson, but I remember that pretty vividly and deeply. No can do. It stuck to me, and now I bear all this throughout all my life. So my second teacher, her name is Nadezhda, and Nadezhda is great actually. She's like on the top. If you relate with what I'm saying, then good for you. It's my, I don't say their personal secret, but I found her myself. I very just skilled and profound teacher, I say, and they're very just sound and what she does, and else she's like on the top of all the teachers. So only value teachers that I go in natural native way. When I teach things naturally, it's like something that no one can understand really, to that extent that only smooth and native process of learning counts. Only that way goes good and natural for it, and you'll be there with that regard, with that way of learning. And I wouldn't share it here. It will take a long time. If you're just immersed to American or British version of English to that extent that you can now clarify yourself your true way of learning, then good for you. Then you're my deep colleague and deep counterpart over there. If you're a gal or not, probably a woman, or just maybe you're a man and you're learning, then probably you hear my voice, how I sound. If you're a Native American, if you're a Native American, do that. You may comment me severely, lambasting me in the comment section down below. It's like separate. I'm going on times, and every time I'm here on my channel, and no can do. I cannot put myself, my thoughts together in my silly head, and I always go like on the limb and trying to say something, trying to articulate something, not hearing. Anytime I do that, no can do again. It's my channel. If you are just not interested in my activities here and what I do, then I'm free to leave at wherever you want. So, this is my preamble and introductory shit and fluff. As we've got it out of the way, we can proceed with the main lush, full layer of ramblings of tonight. Guess what? You will never guess yourself. I'll be probably describing these. I'll go just lower probably at some pieces, at some spots of my today's speech. We'll see how it goes. I won't be rushing things because I want to be deep in what I do. So, I'm warning you very beginning. I don't have any particular fucking idea how it's called, but I guess it's called spray cartridge. I would call it myself spray cartridge. It sits inside spray bottle itself. It makes the whole unit operating well, being there in that spray bottle made out of plastic and what, and this not ink, but spray cartridge made out of plastic as well. I have received some liquid. So it sits in the plastic made container for that liquid to go out and spray around. For spraying the water, we use this rubber plastic one. It's made out of plastic. It doesn't have any liquid in it because it's dried off already a long time ago, and I used it probably something like 3 months from now, and it was 3 months ago the last time I used it, and now it just sat in my bathroom, and I picked it up to give this exposure to you, to have it looks and have it just isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? It is. So I don't know, it makes something to me, something special, like this color being translucent whitish and not translucent red colors, just medium tone of red, not too dark, not too light, just hits the spot. So this cap serves for screwing this thing on and off to the plastic container itself. It sits there, so it flanks to the upper part of the plastic container. It's like redundant, and now in my very shoot of tonight, we won't be doing the plastic container itself. We only doing this upper part spraying unit or spraying cartridge, if you will. I'm good with all those words being together. I'm not sure quite well. Sorry. There is something in my throat. I had a lot of speaking throughout the holiday time, so no can do. It wears my throat. So we have this plastic lever operating right. We have this square-shaped plastic something that sits on the very top, on the very on the very end of this whole unit, and it serves for sprinkling water with the very thin very thin strain, I should say, and the inners of this item is unclear to the full extent to my perception. The inners are this roundish, whitish something that sits inside of this unit, and this whitish, not rounded, fucking something that sits right here. I'm pointing out with my finger right now. So I don't have names for those silly items. I only have this name, lever, we have this cap, we have this larger cap that sits on the top of plastic made spray bottle, but we remove that bottle out of our today's consideration. It's not on the flagpole of our today's get together. Don't get me wrong, I cannot follow several things simultaneously. What it does, it's pretty lame shit, I should say, but it serves good. It's always been that way. So it's kind of China made something, but not these present day China fluff, and not needed just to something that cannot even hold with your arms. Once you touch it, it fails, it breaks, it falls into pieces. It's not that China that exists now. It's China that existed several, maybe 5, 7, 10 years ago, something. Forget what I say, then good for you. So we have, I just noticed these round black like filler insertion that serves for, I guess, for better grip. When this thing sits on the bottle, it flanks properly without making any hollow hollow spaces between the bottles and this cap, so it keeps its pressure. If it's needed to sprinkle the water, then it does. If it's needed that pressure, then it's released, and it doesn't serve for that purpose. It just serves for whatever purpose. I don't know fucking what it serves for without pressure being in that bottle. So it's for water or pressurizing or water and heat proof in this whole structure. I'm not a big guy about inventing those shits as they go, so they go in their natural pace without me intervening into their way of going. So yes, I'm only intervening from the outer side. I can describe what I want, what I can, then just bear all this mess that happens here in front of your eyes, that is happening and unveiling here. I say that I'm going and I'm rolling this shit down the road that I want, the road of my American. So now I can do it again. So guys, this thin part, it's like a stem. It's plastic made, narrow and narrow size, I should say, regarding its width, and it's pretty long regarding its length, and it has hollow part in it. The liquid goes through it and gets to the top of this, into this head, sprinkling fucking, I begin to stumble. So it's not about the night. It's not about the night yet, and I'll be practicing a little bit longer. It goes for the whole body of this narrow stem. It goes to the upper part, and it gets for this sprinkling head. I said it, sprinkling head. Now I said it 3 times in a row, then I'm happy. Now I'm happy to say. As they say probably in the United States of America, now we're talking, as I said it correctly 3 times in a row. So guys, I tell you what, probably that's about it, but only for the night. I won't be ranting for too long about this item. What can we run out of, or maybe some more thoughts about this item, what it serves for, what it doesn't serve for, and it doesn't serve for common hair, for example. It's obvious. So it's something redundant to be said, and it doesn't serve for grooming your, I don't know, grooming your nicer face or whatever. Maybe it does to some extent. It may sprinkle your nice face, and that way you'll be just all wet and happy. So I cannot do it myself right now because I don't have that second part, that plastic bottle filled with water. Otherwise I would sprinkle my beautiful face. So that's about it. Practice American, whatever language you like. I love my American burns inside, as I said it a bunch of times on this channel here, and not only here but elsewhere else. Practice, never quit of those practices. Bye. Be good.